Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take a look at the Caseology Parallax cases. Case manufacturers, Spigen, Otterbox, everyone take note. This is one of the best cases I've ever seen. And we're going to review it today. I've got a salmon colored one for the iPhone 7. I also have one on my Galaxy S7 that's in black, and it is perfect. Not only in price, but design and everything you could want in a case this provides. So we're going to talk about it. I have a handful of these in different colors just because of how outstanding they are. You have a wonderful array of phone cases that are out there. Everything from life-proof cases that are just bomb-proof. You could throw it inside nuclear test zone and it'll protect your phone from literally anything. But those are generally very giant cases. So I think the average person try to find something in the middle. A little bit of protection, a little bit of style, and this is very perfect for that. The price of this is also outstanding. Caseology really did an awesome job on this. And Caseology, I've reviewed their cases many times before. They make an awesome product, but I've always considered them, maybe second or third or a little bit further down the list in terms of premium case manufacturers. Well, today that has certainly changed. The Parallax cases are awesome. They range between $10 and $15, so they're really budget-friendly price range. They have wonderful little accented, very perfectly cut out buttons. You've got a plastic edging around here. We've got a nice perfect cutout for the microphone that's up there. It also doubles as an IR sensor. And we've got some really nice volume rocker buttons that are there. They're not cheap. They're, dedicated cutouts. And you've got Caseology's little logo there. They've kind of rebranded recently. If this will focus, no, not going to focus. They've rebranded and they've got this cool little logo now. Now that they're making some money on these phone cases. Cutouts, again, here on the bottom. You've got very little precise cutouts for everything like the speaker, more microphones, headphone ports, and you've even got a slightly wider cutout for the charging port down there, which is preferred because, depending on your charging cable, you might want something a little bit bigger than that. And then it brings us to the back. We've got a very nice cutout here, sort of a nice, textured piece of plastic there. There could be a little bridge here in the middle. I like there's a bridge between the camera and the multifunction sensor and the flash. But on the back is really what we're talking about here. And you can see that nice little honeycomb design here, and it's awesome. And I wish I could zoom in just a little bit more, but my camera's a little bit odd. Even these honeycomb shapes here are divided into fours. You can kind of see little etching there. And this is just a perfectly, soft touch, very pleasant, perfect design to have on the back of a phone. Doesn't collect dirt, doesn't collect dust, doesn't collect hair or other things like that. You've got Caseology's little logo down there too, which is nice. So they have a really just beautiful design, especially with this honeycomb shape here on the back, and you have, it's so pleasant to hold in your hand. It's absolutely incredible. And regardless of what phone you've got, this is on my fiance's iPhone 7 that she has. You've got a little bit different branding up here with Caseology and their logo it's there on the bottom. Plus, it mentions the Parallax case series that's in here. My cell phone case does not have that for the Galaxy. And you've got just a little bit more texture that's in here. And also on the inside, depending on what kind of case you get, you also have this wonderful little pattern on the inside that is awesome and helps to protect your phone just a little bit. But also has this really nice, soft touch, interesting hexagon pattern that's on the inside as well when you're putting that on your phone. Very strong case. Certainly has some flex to it because most of this is made out of a textured rubberized color, but the plastic shell is really what's going to protect your phone from drops and dings and other things like that, just like that as I drop it. So obviously this is not the most protective case in the world. No, if you work in a warehouse or in some factory or other things like that and you drop your phone all the frickin' time, no, probably don't get this case. This is for, just your everyday Joe Schmo. You work in an office setting, or, something pretty basic, typical service industry kind of job where, you're not necessarily pulling your phone out all the time, answering calls or other things like that. But it's sort of a mid-range. It's not like a super slim case where you're, barely going to get any protection, but definitely provides some good protection. But the design is flawless. That's why I said in the beginning of this video, please take note, case manufacturers. It is such a wonderful design. It's absolutely incredible. If this will focus again now that the cat got in the picture. Just an absolutely perfect design. It's incredible. What kind of design? It's like I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Once I got one and I finally put it on my phone, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to tell people about this. It's not like, oh, I'm going to do another whatever case review. It's like, this is actually genuinely incredible. And so that's I have a couple of them on order for the iPhone 7. I've got, just knocked all my windows out. I've got a couple of them on order for the Galaxy S7. They come in a huge variety of colors. I think there's 6 or 7 colors for each manufacturer. They've got a lot of really, really nice colors, like this salmon. They've got a burgundy color, mint. They've got white. They've got brown. They've got black. They've got blues. Just a ton of awesome designs for this. It's a really, really beautiful case. Genuinely nice case to have. It certainly doesn't provide as much protection as some people might like, but in terms of design and build, especially price tag, I mean, a case like this, I would be happy spending almost, I'd say $30 max. It's half that price. This was $13, this was $10. I've got a couple more coming in, and Amazon changes their prices all the time, as we know. Some of them are as low as $10.99, some of them are as high as $15.99. But either way, that is the bottom rung of case costs. You can get into some of the LifeProof and some of the otter boxes that obviously provide a little bit more protection and some other things like that. But their design's pretty bland, and some of those cases can get, close to $60, $75. So, something like this that really gives you some really nice protection and just absolutely beautiful design and a really, nice experience when you're holding this. It's really, really hard to beat the Caseology Parallax series. So it's something that I definitely recommend. Regardless of what kind of phone you have, I'm sure Caseology makes a Parallax case for this. This is a really, really high-selling case, and it's something that I recommend to everybody. So if you're interested in that, I'll have a link to it below. Caseology Parallax cases. As usual, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Questions, comments, other things like that, please leave in the description below. I'll get around to them to the best of my ability. And we've got some other reviews coming up. I'm editing a lot of videos right now. I've got like 4 or 5 in the queue right now that I'm just waiting to release. So make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.